Excuse me. Are you driving Amberlynn Reid back? Are you going to hang out with Amber? Seem very serious for this topic. From the state that she's in. Have you been paying taxes on that nut? Give us an interview. Do you feel that Amberlynn Reid was complimented on her following by FBI Frank? Hello, my favorite girly pops. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you heard it here last, in Fair Verona, where we lay our Kermit's Amberlynn Reid drama. What else is new? Does the fun ever start? I don't think so. So she basically put like a huge burden on her mom, had her mom drive her for 19 hours to see the new flavor of the girl of the week, whatever, the new girly pop until the girly pop breaks up with her. It's a wonderful time to be alive. This is why I love me some Amberlynn Reid. Okay, so really quickly, Amberlynn has definitely moved in with her girlfriend that she has spent a grand total of maybe 2 weeks with. She doesn't know this person. She's immediately moved in with her. Here is what Tommy said on Threads. Somebody said, "How are the cats settling in well?" And Tommy said, "They settled in very quickly. They would never settle in if Amberlynn did not move into Tommy's apartment or house or whatever." So Amberlynn got her mother to take her there permanently. The mother didn't stay and left. Amberlynn admits this. So Amberlynn has fully moved in with Tommy. This is my personal opinion on it. I don't care. I told you she would move in with Tommy as soon as Tommy visited her for the first time. Did I not tell you she's moving in with Tommy, not the other way around? This relationship will not last like all of Amberlynn's other relationships, obviously. And when this relationship eventually, in my opinion, doesn't last, Amberlynn will be in a state where she knows no one and no one will be able to drive her back home, and then she'll have to take a plane. I think it is the worst possible decision in the world to leave your mother and to leave home because your mom feels obligated to drive you around, but I don't think anyone else will. Never mind the absolute, in my opinion, absurdity of moving in with a person you absolutely don't know and uprooting your life. This is why she's my most entertaining, favorite, riveting YouTuber. And on top of that, we have some drama where she actually put a huge burden on her animals and forced them to be in a carrier for 19 hours instead of taking a 2-hour plane ride, and much, much more drama. Or my name isn't Kermit, Kaboom, Bob, Wilbur. None of those are my names. All right, look. You see this handsome Kermit that's been in my videos, all right? Have you ever wanted to purchase a Kermit of your own? Well, now you can purchase a Kermit of your own. Here is an affiliate link. It's my affiliate link. It's called View Products tab. If you go there, you can purchase a Kermit of your own and, take him to Dollar Tree with you. Take him to a store with you. Take him out to eat. Whatever you want to do. Let me know when you get your Kermit. All right. If you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously. Please do not go to anybody's channel that I mentioned and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments. I am sharing my own opinions, not facts, made publicly accessible by public figures first. Entertainment purposes only. As far as her moving in with her new girlfriend, here are some here's some thoughts, and I want to hear yours. Please leave them in the dislikes and comments down below. Okay. First of all, excuse me. Has that nut been bought with Amber's money? I do not appreciate the continuous, constant lying. And I don't care that someone's going to say in the comments, "Oh my God, but she always lies." So, Amber, why did you blatantly lie to your audience? Now, look, I don't care that she didn't tell people that she was moving. It doesn't really matter. She's not technically obligated to tell anybody. It's okay. But in her other videos, she said when she was packing, "Oh, I'm moving. I didn't tell anyone." No, I'm just kidding. Okay. What's with the blatant lying? You obviously did move. And how about this? You don't want to address it, don't address it. Or, how about you stop lying blatantly to your audience, pretending that you're moving, but you're not? Haha, I'm kidding. Remember how I said in all her jokes, there's a little bit of kidding and the rest is the truth? Blatantly lying to your audience's face because there's no repercussions. She continues to lie and pretend that she didn't move because there's no repercussions. And then there's also a practical reason why she lied to your faces, because she wants that video for herself where she can make the video with the title, "I moved, surprise." Get out of here. Okay. Food for thought about her actually moving. I don't think that she has thought this through. Obviously, the red flags are all there. This person doesn't know you and wants you to move in. You don't know this person. This person has totally different responsibilities than you do, Amberlynn. But here's the real kicker to it all. Amberlynn is going to be sitting home alone all day long. Well, maybe not alone, but not with Tommy. So you're going to be sitting home pretty much by yourself and what ordering things to the apartment or to the house. Tommy has a job, and the difference between Amber's life with her mommy and Amber's life with Tommy is that mom felt obligated to take you wherever you asked to go. Oh, you need to go to the emergency vet. I'm going to take you to the emergency vet. Oh, you need to go here. You need to do this. I don't think anyone other than your mommy in your life is going to do that for you. You just moved to a city you don't know with a person that you don't know, and you don't even have home Kermit advantage. What I mean by that is, she's moving into Tommy's place, not someone else moving into Amber's place. You know, when someone is moving into Amber's place, she always feels like it's her house. She's never going to feel like it's her house over there, okay? Uh, Tommy, in my personal opinion, is not going to be like your mom. Just in general, the only person that was willing to, other than Beck, to drive Amberlynn around everywhere and to have a more active lifestyle where they went everywhere is her mother. Tommy works, and also you have to understand, Amber's mom and Tommy are in different points in their lives. Amber Lynn's mother was almost retired. Tommy's not. So, Amber, congratulations. In my opinion, you're going to be sitting home alone, ordering stuff to the house, and waiting for that once or twice a week for your girlfriend to take you out. Uh, Listen, this couldn't have happened to a nicer person, so I'm super, super, super happy for my most entertaining, riveting YouTuber, Amberlynn Reid. I'm so glad this happened to you. Enjoy your stay. Right, my most entertaining, most riveting, entertaining YouTuber, Amberlynn, and her infinite wisdom decided to do a Q&A. Are you still friends with Alexis then? We are friends again. Yes. By the way, what I love about this question is that Anne Boleyn obviously clearly is picking these questions or writing them herself. They're disingenuous because, like, we don't really know if she's not asking herself the questions. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. She's always asking herself her own questions. And if she's not, she's just picking the questions that she wants to answer. She's never answering anything that we really want to know. And on top of all of this, and this is my favorite, we don't know if they're actually getting asked because you're not getting the questions from your community page. Okay. So, did Alexis apologize to you? Yes, she did. I still think that Amberlynn is way more desperate than Alexis. I think what Alexis did is typical. I predicted it. I told you it would happen. I feel sorry for like people that want bad friends back because listen, it's like having a bad time, with a certain, I don't know, gentleman or a certain lady friend, and then you go back. Why would you do that, right? Bad Kermits are forever. I'm just trying to say. Anyways, I've been driven wayward. I digress. The point is, taking back a bad friend is a bad idea. All right, it's bad. Why would you do that? Anyways, but I still think Anne Boleyn being exposed on the internet, being humiliated on the internet, crying, or crying over and over again on the internet, and then taking the person that betrayed her back is a whole new level of Kermits, I'll tell you that. Amberlynn, how desperate could you be? By the way, I know someone in the comments is typing this. Wait, before you type it. I know people will say that them being at each other's Kermit is like, it was all fake. They did it for the views. They did it for the thing, and they faked it. If they did, wonderful. But since we last spoke on this topic, I have something new to say. I thought about it. I really sat down and thought about it because everybody's always talking about it. I don't care if it was faked. I'm going to be straight with you here. I'm going to be totally, totally 100 with you. I don't care if it was faked because it's girl world, whatever. But I will say this, if you go back to that live stream, where Amberlynn deleted it, go watch it somewhere else, where Alexis calls in, long-time listener, first-time caller, and, Amber's crying and whatever. If you listen, Alexis says Tommy's real name and wifey's real name. I don't think they planned that. No way. Even though currently Amberlynn, it is my feeling she cannot stand wifey anymore, and she would totally do that to wifey. But I think her most on like the ex that she doesn't like the most is Beck, and then number two is wifey. Okay, because she thought that these women would marry her and, yeah, get a Kermit. But so do I think that she would allow Alexis to go ahead and say wifey's real name? Possibly, but not Tommy's. If you go back to that live stream, Alexis says Tommy's real name, and Alexis is the one that released Tommy's real name in the text. Why am I bringing this up? Think about it, all right? If it was all planned between them two, if Amber and Alexis planned it, right? Why would Amber, who's been trying to keep Tommy's identity a secret and hidden, allow Alexis to say Tommy's real name? You understand? Hey, you want to get some nuts there? What? What? Excuse me. Are you moving with Amberlynn Reid? How do you feel that you are my content? Things that make you think about things, okay? So, anyways, if they planned it, fabulous. Look, Alexis, honey, if you apologize to her, get a Kermit. I mean, honestly, how sad. And I have this to say, public service announcement, and I want to move on from this Alexis, fake friendship, whatever saga. So, my opinion is Alexis and Amberlynn were fake friends, past, present, and future. And betrayal rarely comes from an enemy. It's always from someone that you trust. So, good luck, ladies. You're all going to need it. And Alexis, when she betrays you again, when she does these terrible things to you again, well, if you get a Kermit, you can go cry to him because, you can't, I don't think you could cry to us. Okay, let's continue on with the rest of the Q&A. Did your mom stay there where you're at so she can drive you back? No. Amberlynn is probably moving there, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not that interesting to me. I already predicted it a long time ago. Do you feel so much happier in general? Because you've been glowing recently. Love you so much. Obviously, Amber, when you write your own questions, I'm happiest right now. She always says that. It's always dark as before the Kermit. That didn't make sense, but why not? Why not have some Kermit puns? What's going on in this situation is that Amberlynn thinks that she's loved, safe, and showered. Roger. Roger, hello. Roger. I kid you not. We'll get to that later. She always says that she's happy when she has a girlfriend, okay? Is there something people believe is a lie that you want everyone to know is the truth? Yes, absolutely. Amberlynn, honey, let me ask you a serious question. If you didn't lie as much as you do, would you really focus on people believing you a liar? It's wild to me that you focus on questions about lying because you have a guilty conscience. I've always said that if somebody says something outrageous about you, you never have to justify it with an answer because the truth will speak much louder than a Kermit or the truth or silence. Well, you get my point, all right? How did your pets do traveling? They did so good. I think Rarity thought she was going to the vet, so she was meowing in the beginning, LMAO, but then once the ride really started, they did great. No, you told everyone how absolutely miserable they were, and we're about to talk about it in a minute. How did the cats use the bathroom on the trip? They were in a cat traveler, so there was a litter box in it. Wonderful. Sitting in your own filth. All right. She also said that her favorite form of exercise was, winky face. Yeah. Keep lying. Keep lying. 4 years with Beck, and you made up a story that never happened. Kept saying things were happening when they weren't. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Amberlynn, honey, I wish you all the best in this relationship when it inevitably crumbles. I'll be here telling you I told you so. All right, so Amberlynn posted another video in a series of pre-recorded, like 2 to 3 weeks ago, content. I am all for pre-recorded content if you have a surgery or something like that, or honestly, if you need to. As a current vlogger, it's ridiculous in my personal opinion because we know she's been there for like a few weeks now, and we're just seeing her getting there. Pre-record my Kermit, okay, Amberlynn? So let's talk about this new video. Okay, so as far as Amber taking her pets, she herself admits how the pets are suffering, how the cats are suffering, because she puts them inside of these like luggage bags, whatever, like specialized carriers that she's going to, like, it's a specialized, like, I guess, like animal carrier that she is like having them stay in. So I don't care if she's moving there. Listen, this is what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about how she's only taking the pets on this 19-20 hour drive because she's moving there. She will eventually move there. She's either moving there now or she will eventually move there. I told you that from day one when Tommy came to visit her. I told you, like, hey, like, it's very obvious to me that 100% she's gonna move there. This person is not gonna move to Amber. Okay, so yeah, maybe she took the pets because she's moving, but I don't care why she took the pets. And then people are saying, oh, she's gonna have the rest of her stuff shipped over. Fabulous. No one cares. I don't care about Amber's well-being at this moment. I care about the pets' well-being, because even if she didn't say anything, the audacity here to show how you mistreat your animals. Here's the thing. Like, even if she didn't say anything, it's obvious that a car drive for 19 hours is going to be hard on your cats that are not allowed out of that, like, carrier play situation type deal that you put them in. I think Twinkie just sits freely in the car, but her dog. And what do you think you're gonna do by walking Twinkie? You think you're gonna, like, see, she walks Twinkie on purpose on camera to show that she's a good pet parent. You are not. You are literally. So anyways, getting back to this, she literally says in the video that the cats are like suffering and are uncomfortable. Yeah, you're making them travel for 19 hours instead of being an adult and having them travel for 2 hours on a plane instead of 19 hours. What's easier for you and these animals? Traveling for 2 hours on a plane, that's all it would be, a 2 hour plane ride, or a 19-hour car ride? The cats are not used to that. Go to her video. It's filled with comments of people calling her out for this. She pretty much says that the cats are suffering. So you know what? She doesn't deserve to have pets. Honestly, quite frankly, I'm just going to say this. Amber, you're incredibly unstable. You have an unstable life, and you shouldn't, technically. You have a good paycheck. You're in touch with your family. What's the problem? The problem is this. The reason that this person is so unstable is because her whole life depends on what girl is going to claim her on the internet next.
Seem very serious for this topic.
And because Amberlynn Reid, terrified of rejection, refuses to use dating apps, and all of this could have been avoided if she used a dating app and she would get somebody local, because she wants the girls to immediately like her and refuses to use dating apps. It's always in a different city. So you're constantly, first of all, forcing your pets to be around new people they don't know. And second of all, moving them around, because basically Amber's whole life is contingent on and dependent on only one thing. Who is the next girl in the state, wherever she lives in, that's going to claim her publicly on the internet and be her girlfriend? Her whole life is about proving it to the haters and everybody else that she's wanted. And who cares about the pets? She says in the video that the pets are uncomfortable and are not well. Honestly, you should have your animals taken away from you. So while everyone is like talking about how, like, yeah, she's definitely moving, I know she's moving. Of course she's moving. I told you that from the start. Yes, either she's moving now or later. But the idea is that, why are you subjecting your pets who've done nothing to you to 19-hour car rides when you could have just taken a 2 hour plane ride? And I don't care.
Pay your taxes. Tell the truth now. When was the last time you paid your taxes?
If Foodie Beauty can do 13-hour plane rides, then Amberlynn can do a 2 hour plane ride. Like, basically, here's the bottom line. The instability in her life, depending on, like, what girl wants to date her next and claim her on the internet next, and she has to move there, is horrible for the pets. You should rehome your cats because you're obviously not able to give them what they need, which is stability. Like, you can't constantly, like, okay, so just imagine, okay, what the cats went through for 19 hours not being let out of those carriers. Honestly, I don't care that she's moving. We know she's moving. This type of behavior, okay? And she just gets away with it, because I remember in the years before, from my remembrance, people would call animal control on her and nothing would happen. I'm not telling you to call animal control on her, but I just don't feel that she's fit to have animals. Like, hey, Amber, you know what? You want to move around the country for the next girl that's going to, be claiming you on the internet? That's fine. You want to have instability in your life and be totally, totally dependent on whoever claims you publicly on TikTok? That's fine. That's your life, honey. I wish you all the best in all of your relationships. When this relationship inevitably ends, you will be so sorry because mom will not be there to drive you back. But the pets are suffering. She even says it in the video. That's all I have to say about it. So here's some other things that happen in this video. She continuously calls out and draws attention to the fact that her mother is drinking like coffee, caffeinated beverages, like beverages with caffeine in it. The woman is driving you for what? For why is she driving you? Because she feels obligated? Okay. She's driving you for like 19, 20 hours. What does it matter if she has like a donut or like caffeine, like, a coffee or, some sweet drink? It's amazing to me that she keeps saying this because in if you watch all of her videos, she likes to call out what she considers flaws of other people and kind of like put all the blame on the other person. No one cares if your mom is drinking like coffee or something with caffeine in it. Who cares? Okay. Like, is your mother sitting around and calling out what you're involved in, what you indulge in? What? No, because you know why, Amber? Because it's rude.
Amberlynn Reid, don't run away from the truth.
And people that love each other, family, you claim you love your mother, they wouldn't like go and embarrass like their family because she keeps saying things like this. Oh, this is my mom's like third or second or whatever, like caffeinated, like beverage. Okay. This is similar, has the same energy as when she was talking about her mom's hair is gray. Like, she is there to embarrass and humiliate whoever is in the video with her. This is what I think. I think the reason that she does this is actually very simple. In my opinion, the reason that she does this is because she thinks that if she takes attention away from herself, whatever she's doing, people will somehow focus on the other person drinking like a sweet drink and will think something like no one is going to stop focusing on your stuff, on what you're doing, on you. I mean, it is your channel after all. So I just think it's rude to do these type of things. And I think ultimately it's not surprising. My favorite part of the video is when she actually arrives there and she needs to tell us this. She says, oh, I'm safe, I'm showered, and I'm loved. Why do you need to say that you're loved? Listen, this is just my opinion on public figure Amberlynn's new video, one of her new videos. I don't think you're loved at all. I think if this woman or anyone, listen to me, y'all, okay? If anybody is telling you that they love you after 2 months, they're either misguided or they're just lying to you. No one can be in love with somebody after 2 months of not spending any time with them. Like, I could maybe understand if you spend like, like every day with somebody or whatever. Yeah, okay, it's understandable. Still, love isn't as strong as it is after time. For you to tell us that you're loved, I don't believe you that you are. And by the way, let's say that you are loved by your girlfriend. Isn't this a very mundane thing that people experience? Amberlynn, you've experienced it many, many, many times, right?
Please, the interview is waiting. Yes. Are you monetized on YouTube?
It's similar to those like posts that she made that were inappropriate. She's only saying this to you to convince you. Her number one goal on YouTube, in my opinion, is to convince the haters that she's wanted and loved. And none of the haters care. Nobody cares. Again, calling out mundane things, like go to any vlogger right now and see when they arrive to see their new partner. Nobody's like, oh my god, I'm here to see my new partner. Oh, okay, I'm so loved. Okay, congratulations. Do you want a sticker? Do you want a balloon? Like, not only do I not believe you because she's barely been around you, but it's a huge red flag when somebody tells you, let me tell you something, it's a huge red flag when somebody tells you that they love you right away. As far as you being showered, do you think you're clean?
Sir, please, do not act like you don't care about her. Sir, do you know Ronald, FBI Frank's boss? Please, give us an interview. I mean, maybe you are. Like, it's the continuous telling people that she showered that makes me think otherwise. You're no different than those guys that tell the stories to their buddies. Like, you are constantly, not about showering, you are constantly drawing attention to things that are not there. So, if you think you're clean, because by the way, this is just my opinion, this is not about Amberlynn. It's not. This next part is just a aside. So there's a very large difference between showering and being clean. But Amberlynn is both. So she's a very, very, very clean girl. And that is why she's the most entertaining, riveting, and my personal favorite YouTuber in the whole wide world. All right, well, that's about it for today's video. I wish everyone mentioned all the best. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comments and dislikes and comments down below. If you enjoyed this video or you didn't, here's another video similar to this one popping right up here. You can go and watch that. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.